Every time someone opens a chatbot and asks a question, it feels like there is a hidden intelligence sitting behind the screen. You type something simple like explain black holes, and seconds later you get paragraphs that sound organized, confident, and weirdly human. Ask for a joke, it tells one. Ask for code, it writes some. Ask for advice, and suddenly it sounds like a tutor that never sleeps. That experience creates the illusion that somewhere inside the machine, there is a tiny digital brain reading your question, understanding your intention, and carefully constructing a response. But the reality is both less magical and somehow even more unbelievable. Because underneath all the polish, the chatbot is mostly doing one thing over and over again. It is predicting what word should come next. That sounds almost disappointingly simple at first. Predicting the next word does not sound like something powerful enough to write essays, summarize books, explain science, or hold conversations with millions of people every day. But once that prediction process is scaled to unimaginable levels, trained on enormous amounts of text, and refined through years of engineering, something strange begins to happen. The predictions stop looking random. Then they stop looking mechanical. Eventually, they start looking intelligent. And that is the entire story of modern AI. Not a machine that suddenly woke up and became conscious, but a machine that became so good at predicting language that the predictions themselves started to resemble thought. The core trick. Imagine giving someone the beginning of a sentence and asking them to guess the next word. If you say, "The Earth revolves around the," most people immediately know the answer is probably sun. If you say, "I forgot my umbrella, so now I'm completely," your brain starts calculating possibilities automatically. Large language models work the same way, except on a scale that no human being could ever reach. A chatbot receives text from the user, then calculates which word is most likely to come next. But it does not predict with total certainty. Instead, it creates a probability list. Maybe one word has a 50% chance of appearing next, another has 20%, another has 5%. Then it picks one. After that, it repeats the process again using the newly generated word as part of the sentence. Then again, one prediction becomes a sentence. Sentences become paragraphs. Paragraphs become entire conversations. That means the chatbot is not secretly writing the entire answer all at once behind the scenes. It is building the response piece by piece in real time, almost like laying bricks one after another. And here is the strange part. If the system always picked the single most likely word every time, the writing would sound robotic and repetitive. So sometimes the model intentionally chooses less obvious words to make the output feel more natural. That is why asking the same question twice often gives different answers. The machine is not pulling a fixed response from storage. It is navigating through different possible paths of language every single time. But predicting words alone is not enough to create something useful. The real question is how these systems learned language in the first place. How AI learned language. The answer is brutally simple. It read almost everything. Large language models are trained on enormous collections of text pulled from books, websites, articles, forums, code repositories, research papers, conversations, and countless other sources. The amount is so large that a normal human trying to read all of it non-stop would need thousands of years. During training, the system constantly plays a guessing game. It sees part of a sentence with the final word hidden, then tries to predict the missing word. At first, its predictions are terrible because the model begins almost completely random. Inside the AI are billions of adjustable numerical settings called parameters. You can think of them like tiny dials spread across an unimaginably huge machine. Every wrong prediction causes those dials to shift slightly. Over time, after trillions of examples, the system slowly becomes better at predicting language. No engineer manually programs grammar into the model. Nobody types instructions saying, "This setting controls humor," or "This one controls emotional tone." The system learns patterns automatically through repetition. Eventually, it begins recognizing relationships between words, concepts, sentence structures, facts, and styles of communication. It learns that recipes sound different from legal documents. It learns that arguments follow patterns. It learns that jokes often rely on surprise. And at some point, the predictions stop looking random and start sounding coherent. That is when things begin getting weird. Because once a system becomes extremely good at predicting language, it also starts displaying behaviors that resemble reasoning. Why chatbots don't feel like autocomplete? People often say AI chatbots are just autocomplete, but that description hides how absurdly advanced the system actually is. Your phone's autocomplete only works across a few words. A large language model tracks relationships across entire paragraphs, topics, and conversations simultaneously. It can continue a story while remembering details from earlier sections. It can answer questions while adapting tone and structure on the fly. That happens because modern AI models do not simply process words one by one like older systems did. In 2017, researchers introduced a design called the transformer, and it changed the entire AI industry almost overnight. Before transformers, many language systems struggled with long context because they processed text sequentially. Transformers approached language differently. Instead of reading a sentence step by step like a person walking down a hallway, they examine many parts of the sentence at once. The first thing the transformer does is convert words into numerical representations called vectors. Every word becomes a long list of numbers. Those numbers are flexible and can change depending on context. For example, the word bank means something different in riverbank compared to bank account. The model has to figure out which meaning makes sense based on surrounding words. And the mechanism that allows it to do that is called attention, the engine of modern AI. Attention is probably the single most important idea behind modern chatbots. The easiest way to think about it is like this. Every word in a sentence gets a chance to look at every other word and ask, which of you matters most to understanding this? Imagine a classroom where every student represents a word. Before answering a question, every student briefly talks to everyone else to gather context. After those conversations, each student slightly changes its understanding of the situation. That is basically what attention does mathematically. When you read the sentence, "The trophy didn't fit in the suitcase because it was too large," your brain automatically understands that it refers to the trophy, not the suitcase. Attention mechanisms help AI systems make similar contextual connections. And all of this happens through giant waves of mathematical operations running in parallel across powerful computer chips called GPUs. The hardware side of this story matters more than most people realize. Modern AI would probably not exist without GPUs because the amount of computation involved is almost impossible to comprehend. Training advanced models requires staggering numbers of calculations repeated again and again across massive datasets. Normal processors would take absurd amounts of time to finish the job. GPUs accelerate this process by performing many calculations simultaneously. So the modern AI boom is not just a software breakthrough, it is also a hardware breakthrough. But even after all this training, there was still a major problem. A model trained purely on internet text does not automatically become a good assistant. How AI was taught to act human. If you only train a language model to continue internet text, it can produce almost anything. Helpful answers, nonsense, toxic arguments, fake confidence, random code, conspiracy theories, all of it exists online. So researchers added another training phase using human feedback. Real people reviewed model outputs and ranked which answers were more useful, safer, clearer, or more accurate. The system then adjusted itself to make preferred answers more likely in the future. This process did not make the AI conscious or self-aware. It simply reshaped the probability landscape inside the model. You can think of it this way. Pre-training teaches the AI how humans write. Human feedback teaches the AI how humans prefer responses to sound, and that combination is what transformed raw prediction engines into conversational assistants. If you're enjoying this breakdown so far, like the video and subscribe for more deep dives into how modern technology actually works. A lot of AI sounds mysterious until you slow it down layer by layer, and that's exactly what we do here. The part that even researchers don't fully understand. Here is the most unsettling part of the entire story. Researchers design the architecture, they create the training process, they build the hardware systems, but they do not manually program every behavior the model displays. The final behavior emerges from billions of adjusted parameters interacting together. That means even the people building these systems cannot always explain exactly why the AI generated one answer instead of another. In some ways, it is less like building a machine and more like growing something. Engineers create the conditions, feed the model enormous amounts of data, and guide the learning process, but the final behavior becomes too complex to fully trace step by step. That is why AI can feel brilliant one moment and strangely wrong the next. The system does not know facts the way humans do. It predicts patterns that usually resemble correct information. Most of the time, those predictions are useful. Sometimes they are completely wrong but delivered with total confidence. And that creates one of the biggest challenges in modern AI. Because the same system that can summarize medical research, explain physics, and write software can also confidently invent fake citations or hallucinate non-existent facts. The predictions are powerful, but they are still predictions. What is really happening when you chat with AI? So when you type a message into a chatbot, here is what is actually happening. Your words are converted into numerical representations. The transformer processes them using attention mechanisms that allow different parts of the text to influence one another. The model compares patterns learned during training against the current context and calculates probabilities for possible next words. Then it generates one word, then another, then another. Human feedback shapes which responses become more likely. GPUs make the enormous calculations possible. Transformers allow the system to process context efficiently, and billions of parameters encode patterns extracted from gigantic amounts of text. That is the machine behind the curtain. Not a digital person secretly thinking incomplete sentences, but a prediction engine operating at such insane scale that the predictions themselves begin to look intelligent. And maybe that is the strangest part of all. Because once a machine becomes good enough at predicting language, the line between prediction and understanding starts becoming very difficult to see.